Was dragging some baits down off actually a ledge. I felt the shallowness of a ledge, and then I felt it free fall, and I turned to Jeff and actually said, Jeff, I just felt it drop off. I caught one right before this one too, doing the same thing. Jeff says, oh, I got a hit, and he missed his, and then boom, this one hit like 2 seconds after Jeff had his hit. So we've got a real nice spot out there. We've got a ledge that drops off into about 10 foot of water, and we're gonna go out there and see if we can't get some more. Nice fish, probably 19 plus.
He hung up on that ledge. Get out of there. All right, he was back on that same ledge that Juan got his on. Just like you said, Juan, it was a nice drop off. Now Juan just did this by hand, just by feeling the jig come down, but you can see it went from 6 to 10 pretty quickly, and it's jumping back up and then back down. These are just ledge trenches, you know, and we just drifted. That might actually be a fish sitting above the bottom right there, and we're back to 10. But it went from 6, you know, 6.5 to 10, you know, with a series of ledge trenches, and it was right up in here, and you might be able to detect, you know, the boil on the surface if you look real close, but he just did it with his jig. You know, all he did was get his, you know, jig down there, and he felt the angle of the line, and he felt it kind of dragging across the top, and he felt it free fall, and he knew, you know, hey, somewhere out there there's a drop off, and right at that drop off is where he picked up that. It ended up being a 19.5 incher, right at 4 pounds. All right, another nice February jerkbait fish. This one in an area that we hadn't caught them in before. It's nice to, you know, catch good fish like that in a spot you haven't caught before. And the technique was just zigzagging back and forth, just running around, covering a lot of water, looking around. Once I found that deeper water, put a jerkbait on it. You know, first nice long drift through there. This one latched on. We're gonna go see if we can get some more. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Beautiful, beautiful animal. There he goes. Looking at the at my tracks on the GPS to make sure I got to the same area, and I'm dropping a waypoint on this one for sure. We got a good spot we found. All right, nice fat 18 incher right where I just got the 19. Use the suspending jerkbait as a means to locate fish. Went back in with a finesse jig and craw, and now we're going to pick it apart. See how many big fish are in this one spot. See you later, fat fishy. Okay, we're coming up on where I marked the waypoint for the 18.25 incher, and generally here, I mean, we're at 6.2. A lot of this pool is deeper. It's like 8, 9, 10 feet, and that's our pattern today, is to find the areas where you have big, deep, expansive areas and get to the upstream side of it, and where it's you know, coming up shallow again, up at the top. That's where the aggressive fish have been. The 18 and 19 I caught earlier, that was also at the top of a long, you know, deep area as it was, you know, getting shallow into like the 4 foot range.
On sunny days in late winter, fish will pull into the shallows where the temperature can be several degrees warmer. Tom Pelton's story on winter kayak fishing will air on February 29th, 2012 on National Public Radio, WYPR 88.1 FM in Baltimore. To hear a podcast of the story, use the posted link.